All right, good day, everyone. Today's reading is a spread called The Spread of the Wise Ones. Okay, and the purpose of this spread is to kind of kind of gives a depiction of you and what's going on with you in your spirit world. Okay, you only use the major arcana and the court cards for this one, so I've separated those out in my gold deck here. I'm doing it a little bit differently. I'm using four oracle cards for the first four questions, and then I'm going to switch to the tarot. That's how I was guided to do it with this spread. So anyways, you'll learn more about it as we go, but it's the spread of the wise ones. So I'm going to open the energy, let you pick your pile, and we'll see what comes. Here we go. All right, if you haven't picked your pile yet, please pause the video and do so. But we're going to get started with pile number one. So pile number one, what do the wise ones want to tell you, or what's going on with you? Okay, so the first card is which spirit guide or guardian is with you now. So the mirror guardian, take time to reflect. Okay, we're going to read this, in its entirety in a second. Which of your ancestors is with you? The medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. Interesting, good. Okay, what angel is with me? Which angel is with me? Raduriel, okay. And then what is your soul purpose? Let go, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So your soul purpose is to learn how to let go, okay? So, but now let's look at what the guardian has to say to you. Take time to reflect. So the guardian that's with you right now is the mirror guardian, and she's saying take time to reflect, okay? So I just want to see what, if anything, okay, yeah, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts, okay? They want you to recognize your gifts. Look in the mirror, take time to reflect, see your strengths, all right? Angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you are going through a challenging time, they still hold you in the highest esteem. The mirror guardian, a female angel looking into the mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as the angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the mirror guardian helps you recognize that. When this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to know all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel you have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to do so as well. All right? And then the next one is which of your ancestors is with you? In my pile number one, your medicine mother ancestor is with you. Honor your inner knowing, okay? So that kind of goes with this, part of your strengths that you might not be recognizing or seeing is your inner knowing. So they want you to honor your inner knowing. The medicine mother has something to say, so let's see what she has to say here. Take action. Do what you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this medicine mother has gone through so many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world, it's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. So this is about the letting go, okay? There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. All right? And then which angel is with you? And we have Raduriel here. Number 13. Let me grab the book and see what Raduriel is about. Something about studying, I think, because he's got that book in his hand. All right. Let's see. He's of the orange ray, so he's of the creative nature, okay? Let's see what the book says about him. Yeah, creativity. Yeah, creativity. The message: you are a creator. Don't allow doubts to hold you back. You are gifted and inspiration, and you can do it. All you have to do is start. Begin your creation today. Okay, that's his message. So this flows very nicely. Recognize your strengths, okay? Take action. You know what it is that you need to do. Release old patterns, right? And you're creative, and they want you to start creating, okay? And then your life, your soul purpose is to learn how to let go. It's to let go of perfectionism. It's to let go of old patterns and behaviors. It's all of that, okay? The whole process of creation is like creating and allowing destruction, and creating and allowing destruction. So it really does teach you to let go, okay? So Raduriel is known as the angelic muse. He is a wonderful being who can help you with any creative project you're working on, providing you with inspiration and wisdom. He will stir up your passions and help you to remember all the things that get your inner fires of inspiration constantly burning. Okay? So call upon him. He reminds you that if you can dream it, you can do it. Okay? Invoke Archangel Raziel and ask him to help you create. It doesn't matter whether you have an idea in mind or not. The key to creating anything is to begin. Let go of an outcome and simply do. That's your letting go of the outcome. Okay, letting go of the control, letting go of the perfectionism, letting go of the outcome. Okay, the expectation. The act of creation is beautiful, and sometimes we focus so much on the result that we forget to enjoy the journey or the process of the creative act. Make a mess and have fun creating, okay? The point of this exercise is to take the pressure off yourself, okay? Let go. Let go of the need to control the results, the need to control the outcome. Let go. That's your soul purpose. That's what creation is going to help you achieve. Being the creator you are, okay? Taking the steps, taking the action, recognizing your talents. All right, that's beautiful. That all makes a lot of sense, and that flows so well. I'm always amazed at how the cards come out. So the next one that we're going to use with the tarot is: what is the greatest challenge? What is your greatest challenge that keeps you from your soul purpose, from creating and learning to let go? Okay, the attachment to outcome. There we go. We have a card popped out. That makes sense. Okay, this is the King of Swords and also the Emperor. So because you know that you have such a strong manifestation power, you can manifest what you want, right? You have this strong power, this strong willpower. You can will things into being. You understand this. You have a clarity around this and an understanding of this. And you know that you're the Emperor, you're the King of the Swords, and you're the Emperor. This is both in these cards. So because you know that, you have a hard time letting go of the outcome. Okay, so what I always teach about manifestation is first you get the clarity, you know what you want to create, to manifest. Then you envision it, okay? Then you speak it to the universe, okay? So it's thought. Thought is the thought and the envisioning. Word is the word, speaking it to the universe. And then the deed is you take the steps, to create. You take whatever steps you're guided to take. Like this card said, you take the first step and the rest will come. But so it's thought, word, deed, right? That's manifestation. However, the fourth step here in manifestation is letting go of the outcome, okay? It's crucial that you let go of the outcome in order to manifest. When you don't let go of the outcome, you limit the outcome, okay? So that's what this is saying. That is your biggest, greatest challenge that keeps you from your soul purpose is that you're the emperor. You have this, understanding. You're the king of swords. You have the understanding. Your intellect, has brought you to a place of understanding the creative process to a certain amount and the manifestation process to a certain degree. But the challenge for you and what you're learning with your soul purpose this lifetime, and this is specific to you. We all have the soul purpose to love and be loved. Letting go helps with that, right? And but yeah, letting go is your soul purpose, specific to you, to this group. And it's hard because you have that clarity, okay? You can see so clearly, right, what it is that you want, okay? You can envision it so clearly as the King of Swords. And as the Emperor, you have the willpower to create it, to manifest it. But you want to do it exactly how you want to do it. And that's natural. That's a human, trait. But your soul is here to learn how to let go so that you're not trying to control it, right? You're just allowing the manifestation. Once you've thought of it, once you've envisioned it, once you've spoken it, and once you start taking action toward it, you have to be open to it having a life of its own, okay? Whatever you're manifesting. So that's what this is telling you here. Okay, the next card. Okay, how can you best achieve your soul purpose? So let's get these cards again. How can you best achieve your soul purpose? Let's see what these cards say. Okay, that was resounding. Okay, you need to bring all your fears, all your doubts, all your unconscious thoughts, all of anything that's below the consciousness to the consciousness, okay? So that's how you best achieve. You become aware of your thoughts, okay? Become aware of your thoughts because your thoughts manifest, all right? So become very aware of your thoughts because the thing is, with you and with all, when you start mastering manifestation, I don't know why that one won't stand up and this one won't. Okay, when you start mastering manifestation, you start to manifest your thoughts very quickly. You move from that thought to the vision, to the speaking it, to taking action and letting go of the outcome and it manifesting very, very quickly. So you need to be aware. You need to be aware. Bring up whatever thoughts are below the surface, below the surface, you need to be aware of them because they are manifesting as well, okay? So you need to bring those to the surface and bring them to the light of day so that you can see what you're manifesting, even like not consciously, what you're subconsciously manifesting, okay? What signs should you look for in your daily life to show that your guides are with you? Okay, let's see. What signs should you look for in your daily life? Okay, here we go. Is it the one that showed itself? Okay, well, it can be both, actually. No, it's the one that showed itself. Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles is about fulfillment on the material level. So when you receive blessings on the material level, that's a sign that your guides are with you, okay? They want you to know that you're receiving, when you receive blessings on the material level, that's a sign guides are with you. Now we're supposed to only be using the court cards and the major arcana, but the major arcana are hidden sometimes in the minor, the minor cards. So this one is interesting, and it's interesting that I was drawn to this. But the Hermit card is what we're seeing here. So when you feel the need to hermit, when you feel the need to take some me time, to be alone, to quiet your mind, to go within, that's a sign that your guides are with you, okay? And they want to communicate with you. All right? They have something to say, something to guide you towards something, etc. So that's one of the signs in your daily life you can recognize. Okay, so when you feel that need, act on it so that you can connect with them. Okay. Who in the everyday world will act as your mentor, wise friend, or a teacher? Okay. If you're looking for that, well, I mean, they come. They come. We always seem to have mentors and teachers, whether we know it or not. They can appear as a wise friend. They can appear as many things. Okay. Which card is it of these ones? Is it? It's there's 6 of them. Okay. Which card is it? It's the 4th card. Interesting. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. So you're having your own awakening. You're not in the need of a everyday world teacher anymore. The angels and the guides want to be your teacher. So they will be your teacher. You will have a teacher or a mentor or whatever you want to call it in the everyday world, but it's the spirit world. It's the guides. This is awakening. This is answering the call. Okay? And this 10 is arriving at a place of clarity. So you don't need a human mentor or teacher anymore. The guides want to teach you directly. Okay. What is the overall message of this reading? Let's see. Is it going to pop out? And it takes a while, I always ask, because sometimes they want me to cut. They want me to cut. Okay, the overall message of this reading. Oh, there we go. It's that card. Not the way I usually get it from cutting, but it's that card. All right. Oh, yeah. They're teaching, they want you to be the King of Cups in flow. The King of Cups, he understands his emotions. He understands the nature of emotions. He's very connected. He knows that everything ebbs and flows. He's not attached, okay? He's not attached. He has learned to let go and let flow, okay? So he's in complete flow. Things come and go. He's not attached to anything. He just lets everything flow, and he's attained this spiritual, emotional place where he is just in complete flow, and that's your soul purpose, to become this King of Cups, to be in complete flow, right? And so that makes complete sense. What a beautiful reading. Okay, that is your message from the wise ones. All right. So I hope this resonates with you. I hope you have a beautiful day, my pile number 1s. And I'm going to move on to my pile number 2s. All right. Pile number 2. All right, this is your message from the wise ones. All right, the first card, we're going to just lay them out, and then we're going to read them, the first 4, okay? So the first one is what spirit guide or guardian is with you right now, and your guardian angel is with you. Look at that, beautiful. You are not alone. And the second one is which of your ancestors is with you, the peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right, okay? That's always an interesting one. And then, you have your archangel that's with you is Melchizedek. Melchizedek. I don't know how to say his name exactly, but he's amazing. And then, what is your soul purpose? Is what it says. What is your soul purpose? You are safe and supported while you change your career. You are protected. So your soul purpose. Okay, so your soul purpose. What's coming? Well, it's going to come. Okay, there's some things coming around it, but they want me to start with these cards first. Okay, and then we'll understand this a little bit better. So they said, hold on. Hold on. Do it in order. Do it the way you did the first one. Yeah. All right. So the message from your guardian angel today is watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. Okay? You're not alone. Okay, your guardian angel is with you, but this is also saying your angel, many angels and loved ones are close by. The guardian angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the guardian angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life, and or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time, and they're there to support you with their love. And isn't it interesting? Protected, right? You're protected and you're safe and supported. So that's really interesting because this card is saying they're here and they're protecting you and they're supporting you. Okay? If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is a divine intervention in the works. And some of you may be changing your career, and they're here to let you know they're here to help you with that. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all their past lifetimes and will be there with them in lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and will never be alone. This is a card that is a huge reminder that there's always help and support available to you. Very much related to this, okay? You're to remember that you're supported and protected. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. Okay. So like I said, your life purpose is to remember this and to ask. Okay, that's what's coming right now. All right, and then your ancestors that are with you, pile number 2, the peacekeeper. Okay, let's see what she has to say. Let go of the need to be right. Okay, all right. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. That's her message. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. The peacekeeper is a wise Native American woman who has been influenced by the white buffalo women. She holds a peace pipe, which is emblematic of surrendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. She is a soul who knows what it's like to feel under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and what is right. Her medicine helps you to take the higher road in every situation, even if you're under pressure to make a quick decision. It is a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. Okay? So they're calling my attention back to here what I first heard about this. You're protected and you're to remember that, but you're also here to help remind others that they're protected and supported, okay? That's part of your soul purpose. You may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds that it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace. You know it's your calling. Okay? So that's why it's so related to this is, yes, choose peace. You know it's your calling. You know you are protected and supported. You know you are safe, okay? Always. So this is important for you to remember and to remind others of and to take that position in life, okay, is what they're saying here. All right. So your guardian, your archangel that's with you is well, I think the book tells me how to pronounce his name. No, it doesn't. Okay. Melchizedek. Ascension. That makes sense with this, right? You're taking the higher perspective. So he represents the overlighting consciousness of our cosmos, and so he's a bit like the grandfather of archangels. He's the keeper of the ascension pathway. He acts as the bridge between heaven and earth, who helps us find enlightenment. He governs the universal golden ray, the silver violet flame, of self-transformation, and sacred geometry, and the 7 cosmic rays of creation, which are all contained within the highest diamond light spectrum. Okay? I told you he's amazing. Um, his message is, beloved, this message comes with confirmation that you have now been initiated into the order of Melchizedek, an etheric lineage of the ancient souls who are returning to earth to assist with the ascension. I am always with you. So again, you are not alone. Let go of the need to be right, because you are ascending to a higher level. You've returned to earth to assist with this ascension. That's what I said. Remember, you are to remember that you're protected and supported, but you're also here to remind others that they're protected and supported. Okay, so, and that you're not alone. You're always with you. Okay, yeah. To truly embody one's highest truth and light takes great courage and strength. When you step into this role, you become aware that you have a responsibility, not just for yourself, but for all life, as I was saying. To embody the divine in the human form is the highest level of spiritual attainment we can reach here on earth. As a Melchizedek soul, your task is to heal and integrate all your timelines within this current lifetime and become one with your God self. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, that's why they wanted me to read these first. You are here to remember that you are divine. You are safe. You are protected. You are supported in anything that you do. If some of you are thinking of changing a career, they're reminding you that while you change your career, you're completely safe and supported. But the larger picture, larger meaning here is you are here to remember that. That's your sole purpose, to remember who you are, to remember you're not alone, to let go of being the need to be right, to ascend, okay, and to remind others of the same, okay? You're not here just for you. You're here to help others. Okay. The next card is, what is your greatest challenge that keeps you from your soul purpose? So let's see what's your stumbling block, I guess is how we're going to say it today for this group. Your stumbling block to remembering this. Okay, I hear cut. All right. So we're just going to cut once, and the cards are going to come the next 5 cards. They're all in a row here. They've arranged them, they say. Okay, so what is your greatest challenge that keeps you from your soul purpose? Oh, this need to be right. Okay, so this is the hangman, but he's reversed. Okay, so the hangman in reverse tells me that you don't want to see other perspectives, that you don't want, your perspective to be challenged. You don't want to see the other side, right, of things. So it's this need to be right. That's why she's saying let go of the need to be right. It's it's really quite interesting. I'm just looking for something specific. They want me to see something specific about the hangman in reverse. Okay, here we go. It's in this one. They don't want me to miss this message. All right, where is he? Is he at the? He's gonna be later then. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. In reverse. Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. So like I said, you this need to be right, but what they're calling my attention to in this book is also selfishness. Interesting. So this is what I said, you're not here for yourself, right? You're here to help others as well. So interesting. So one of the challenges, other than the need to be right, Your greatest challenge is selfishness, and that's kind of the need to be right, is a selfishness in some way. You want your perspective to be the only perspective, is what that hangman was saying to me. Okay, so it says that your goals are selfish. The support you are seeking from others is egocentric in orientation. Care should be taken in case what is sought is of lesser value than the effort put forth to achieve it. Okay, so yeah, so your soul purpose, yeah, your challenge, your stumbling block is that um you're focused on yourself. You're focused on your opinion, your point of view, your perspective, and yourself. And you need to ascend beyond that. Okay, and you're not alone, right? You keep getting the message, you're not alone. They're with you. But also you're here on with 8 billion people. So you need to, the ascension is to, when you ascend, when you become one of these souls in this order that you've been initiated into, you take on the responsibility. How did that card say it? You take on the responsibility for all, right? Is how it said. So you're resisting that a bit. That is what I'm hearing here. It says, you have a great responsibility, not just for yourself, but for all life. So yeah, your stumbling block definitely is, you're not sure you want to be responsible in that way. Okay, so that's okay. That's okay. Just acknowledge it, right? How can you best achieve your soul purpose? Oh, okay. How can you best achieve your soul purpose? I thought that I was just going to pull them all out, but now we're shuffling them. So something changed when you heard this. All right. All right. Now we're going to cut again because something changed. Your perspective changed. Interesting. All right. So now, how can you best achieve your soul purpose? Oh, by being the magician you are. Embracing that you are this magical being, okay? You are the alchemist. You're magical. You're the alchemist. You can transform and transmute energy, okay? So, and that's a beautiful, beautiful gift. But it's not just, it hasn't been given to you just for you. That's what they want you to remember. They want you to use your gift, okay? They want you to use it not just for you and not just in selfish ways, but for all, right? Yeah. So you have the power and influence over what is going on in your life and the circumstances that surround you. Okay, you possess the abilities and talents to accomplish whatever you set out to do. Okay, you have an extreme amount of intuition, self-confidence, willpower, intelligence, and skill. Okay, and all these qualities lead to you being a very successful person. Okay, but you were blessed with this. You were blessed with this. Okay, this was a blessing that was given to you, and they want you to remember that they didn't give it to you for selfish reasons. Okay, so focus on being the magician that you are, and sharing your magic. I hear, and that's how you're going to achieve your soul purpose. Don't keep it to yourself. And you might be keeping it to yourself because even there might be some fear that if you share it, you'll be ridiculed, or someone won't believe you, and then you'll stop believing in yourself. That's not going to happen. You're protected, you're safe, and you're supported. Okay, and you're to remind them that they are. Okay, so what signs should you look for in your daily life to show that your guides are with you? All right, we're going to cut again. Okay. Oh, so this shows you that there are opportunities coming to you. They're always sending you opportunities, and you're to look at these opportunities with the curiosity of a cat, and with the optimism and enthusiasm that a cat would look at new opportunities, when a cat is exploring. So just open your eyes, they're saying. That's how you can best see the signs. Look for the opportunities coming your way. Those are the signs, okay? And look at them enthusiastically and optimistically, not with fear, not with doubt, not with pessimism, okay? They want you to Start noticing these opportunities they're sending you, because they are with you and they're sending you these opportunities. Okay, who in the everyday world will act as your mentor, wise friend, or teacher? You will. You will. This is the Emperor card. So the Emperor card is about having authority over yourself, okay? Knowing that it's like the magician, you have that self-determination, okay? Is the word, how it's coming today, right now. So you will be your guide, okay? Yeah, the querent, which is you, must stand up for and rely upon your own power and authority in terms of the question under discussion. So it's you, right? It should be motivated. So it's funny because this is all about you and you being your person, but you're but not being selfish. So interesting. Yeah, but it's you, your own teacher, guide, mentor in this physical world. Okay. Now the last card is, what is the overall message of this reading? I think this one's going to pop out. I'm not going to cut it. It's going to pop out, which is the opposite of the last group. But last group, the others popped out, and the last one was cut. But you've been cutting the deck for all of these, and then I'm going to wait for this one to pop out. So let's see which card wants to fly out of the deck. Pile number 2. What is the overall message of the reading for pile number 2, wise ones? Make the card come out clearly. There it is. And there it is. It's upright? Yeah. Okay. First of all, I know that we're supposed to only be using the court cards and the major arcana, but because of this deck having some of the major arcana hidden in the court cards, I can't help but being drawn to this 8 of Swords, which says you're not oppressed. Okay? You might think that you're oppressed because some people disagree with you. Okay? Right? You're being asked to not be selfish, etc. But that's not oppression. You're not oppressed. You still have free will. Okay? You are the Emperor. You're the magician. You're protected. You're safe and supported in determining your path, your actions, and exercising your free will. Okay? So that's the first overall message, part of the overall message, I guess. And then we have the Justice card here. So this tells me that the world, the universe, is fair and just and balanced, whether it seems to be or not when you're looking at it from your perspective. It is. Okay. So that's the overall message. Yeah. It's yeah. And this card tells you that you deserve, no matter what you may think, that you will get what you deserve, no matter what you think your just reward is, okay? So if you're fair and balanced and just in your actions, the universe will give back to you what is fair and just and balanced, right? That's why you can't be so selfish, because if you go into this place of being selfish, knowing that you can do, whatever you want, create whatever you want, manifest whatever you want, and that you're protected and safe and guarded while doing so, this responsibility is to make sure that you're fair and just and balanced in doing so, right? That you're not just thinking about yourself, you're thinking about the greater picture, because you've ascended to being one of these souls who is here not only to ascend yourself, but to help others ascend, to ascend the whole world, the whole universe, okay? So that's the overall message for you that they wanted to share. All right? Your focus now is to be on the greater picture, the bigger picture, not just the smaller picture of you. Okay? I hope that resonates. I hope it helps, and I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm going to move on to my pile number 3. So pile number 3. So this is a message from the wise ones. It's the spread of the wise ones. So we're going to start with the first 4 cards. I'm going to lay them out, and then we're going to read them, and then we're going to use the tarot for the last 5, okay? So the first card is which spirit guardian is with you right now? Protection guardian. And she's telling you drop your shields, and we'll go more into that. And then which ancestor is with you right now? And it's the seer. See beyond the current situation, okay? And then which archangel is with you right now? Zadkiel. Very cool. Okay, we're going to read more about him in a second. And then what is your soul purpose? Studying, learning. Learning is your soul purpose. Reading, research, education, they all help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So learning is your soul purpose. All right. Knowing is your soul purpose, actually. Knowing is your soul purpose. That's what I'm hearing. So these soul purposes are specific to you. We know in general we all have the same purpose, which is to love and be loved. But this is specific to pile number 3. So knowing is your soul purpose. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm going to start with this card here, the guardian that's with you. And it's the protection guardian, which is very cool. And let's see what she says, drop your shields. So that's really interesting. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. Okay, and it's interesting because your ancestor is this one. The protection guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe, but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from your lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. Beautiful. Now, the ancestor that's with you is the seer. Let's see what she has to say. See beyond the current situation. Look beyond your current situation. Raise your vibration and focus on love. Most Indigenous people have a seer in the family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change. Therefore, so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, so stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. All right, beautiful. And now Zadkiel, who is your angel, your archangel, who's with you right now. Let's see what his message is. Freedom and transmutation. Beautiful. Grace of God. His name means the grace of God. Beautiful. He is the angel of freedom, benevolence, transfiguration, and forgiveness. He helps release negativity and transmutes limiting beliefs and thought patterns so we can live a life of freedom. You can see how these are all working together, right? This begins with holding ourselves in forgiveness, and in a similar way to working with Jeremiel, having mercy for our own shortcomings. He can help us to see a higher perspective and rise above the idea of right and wrong, good or bad, to see every situation in our lives as a great blessing or lesson. He helps us from outdated victimhood or guilt and transforms our lower thoughts and emotions into loving and hopeful wishes and prayers, guiding us towards inner bliss. His message is free yourself from limitations. Imprisonment is an illusion, for no one can imprison your heart or mind. Choose to feel free and allow any perceived blocks to dissolve. True freedom is found within. Humans often create challenges for ourselves, but no one can take your joy or freedom from you without your permission. Sometimes that permission can be subconscious. If you feel stuck, hand the experience you are having over to Zedkiel, asking him to release any pain and any unforgiveness from your heart. There is a powerful Hawaiian huna prayer of forgiveness you can say to yourself to help with this process. It is called the Ho'oponopono prayer, and it goes like this: I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and thank you. All right, you can see how they're all working together, working to keep you out of that, to keep you in the higher perspective, in the higher vibrations, forgiving yourself, forgiving all, trusting yourself, yeah, it's beautiful. So like I said, your life purpose is to know. It's to know, it's to see, it's to be the channel, right? What did the seer, it said that, every indigenous peoples, which we all are indigenous peoples of some place, right? Here it is. Have a seer in the family or tribe. They're the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. So that's this knowing, that, this clairvoyance, this knowing and seeing. That is your purpose, okay? So the next cards that I'm going to pull are the tarot cards, and we're only using the court cards and the major arcana cards, but some of the major arcana cards are hidden in this deck within the lower arcana cards. So sometimes they do stand out for me. So the next card is, what is my greatest challenge that keeps me from my soul purpose? All right. Let's see what that is for you, my pile number 3. What is your greatest challenge that keeps you from your soul purpose? All right. We're going to cut. We're going to cut. Okay. Oh, again, this happened in the first one. Usually I put the piles back together and take the top card, but a card was left behind, and that's the card. Oh, yeah. Okay. There was something about that in this card. This is the card where your subconscious, you need to bring everything from the subconscious to the conscious. I got to go back to this card where he said that. So it's, what did they say here? They said, yeah, no one can take your joy or freedom from you without your permission. Sometimes that permission can be subconscious. Okay, so you may subconsciously be giving permission to be stifled, is what I'm hearing. This is, remember that shame they talked about? You may have experienced some shame and some embarrassment in the past, right? So someone told you that you don't know and you don't see, that you're not gifted. This may have occurred with you in the past, and that you subconsciously gave them permission to stifle you, is what I'm hearing. And this is a challenge. This is the biggest challenge you have to your soul purpose. Someone told you effectively to shut up, is what I'm hearing. And that's something that needs to be cleared, okay? So maybe you recognize that, maybe that resonates with you, maybe you know exactly when that was and what happened with that, but yeah. So that's that you need to heal. And the next card is how can you best achieve your soul purpose? So this is going to give us a hint of how you can do that. Cut again. Okay. Okay, it's the top card. Yeah. Allow your intuition. This is the moon card. This is all about connecting to your intuition, connecting to the divine receiver that you are. The moon card is the divine feminine, the receiver. I'm going to kind of tuck these here so that they stand up a bit better. Maybe they don't. This one seems to stand up well and this one doesn't. But yeah, okay. So you're to embrace the divine feminine receiver that you are. You're to embrace your intuition and to embrace the shadows, okay? Embrace them, allow them, forgive them, love them, and, don't let them hold you back, right? The moon card is, very mysterious, right? Very mysterious. But it's all about psychic awareness, okay? It's all about psychic intuitiveness. So you just need to embrace it, okay? So I'm just going to read from this book they've guided me to read from about the moon card. There are hidden forces at work in the querent's life. Things aren't as simple or as clear as they might seem. Okay? So there are hidden forces. That's this, right? You need to bring everything from your subconscious to your consciousness. Okay? And yeah, because the moon deals with anything mysterious and belonging to the unknown. It reflects a facet of life requiring further experience, training, and emotional discipline. That's what they're talking about here, right? You need to commit to your knowing, to learning more about how to connect to your intuition, learning more about how to use these gifts. Okay. Evolutionary growth occurs when emotionally stimulated psychism is replaced by the clear light of intuition. So, yeah, part of this is emotions don't come into this, okay? So, emotionally stimulated psychism is replaced by the clear light of intuition, okay? True spiritual development comes through the alignment of the personal emotions with the light of the soul. The gift results from meditation, study, and dedication. So that's why you get the study card here as well. They want you to learn about yourself and your abilities. Okay. Okay. So what signs should you look for in your daily life to show that your guides are with you? What signs are they giving you? Cut. Okay. This is the Lover's card. There's a love coming into your life. It's self-love. Self-love leads to partnership love. Okay, but there's a lover. There's a partner for you, and they are a sign. Okay, they are a sign that your guides are with you, and they're answering your prayers because you want this love. Okay, but you need to look for signs. The more you love yourself, the more you draw that loving partner to you. Whether it's already in your life, the loving partner, they'll be more drawn to you. So, yeah, the more you recognize that you're loving yourself, your true self, your gifted self, the more you'll see your partner loving that as well, okay? And that's a sign. Who in your everyday world will act as your mentor, wise friend, or teacher? Let's see. We're cutting the cards. Okay. I'm going to just hold on. They want me to refer to this book, so there's something we want to see in this book. Is it the Page or is it the Knight? It is the Knight, okay? Because it could be either with this deck. Okay, so we're looking at the Knight of Swords. Okay. There's a young person that's going to come into your life. This person is very charismatic and powerful and certainly quite intelligent. Okay? But you see the potential of this person. Okay, but you do have some doubts around this person. That's what this card is about. So this person is self-seeking, is what this card is saying. This person is basically self-seeking. So I'm almost feeling, it's interesting. Yeah. This card, like the other cards said it in a different way, but this card says you don't need one. You don't need one. You don't need a mentor or a teacher in this world. You've got this. You're your mentor. You're your teacher. The guides, your spirit team are. So there is someone that is going to come in and it's going to look like that could be the person, but you don't need it. Okay? And they're self-serving, so don't worry about them. Just, let them be. But this card is coming to show you that, to tell you. I want to say it's a warning, but I don't like that word, but it's a advisement. Let's say that's the word they're giving me instead. It's a better word for me. It's an advisement to say, there might be people that come to you and seem like they're interested in helping you and guiding you or whatever. It's they're not necessarily, bad or anything. It's just that you don't need it. Okay, you don't need it. You're being guided by your spirit team, by your angels, by yourself, okay? And that's important for you, okay? And then the last card is, what is the overall message of this reading? And I was pulling it as I was talking about this, and this is obviously the overall, this is the Chariot. You have the reins of your life. So, yeah, you have the reins of your life. And that's what this here card was talking about as well. And so this is what you want to understand more about this clairvoyance that you're capable of, okay? And the seer doesn't tell the future. The seer creates the future, right? The seer helps you understand that your intentions are what create your future, are what create your experiences. And your intentions can change, so therefore your future can change, right? That's the message of the clairvoyant. And this says, let the clairvoyant within you rise up so you can see the way forward for yourself with your spiritual eyes. And this card is about, taking the reins of your life and directing your life and determining your life and creating your life. So you need to let go of this shame, embarrassment. You're being protected from that. Drop your shields. Forget about this past experience where someone doubted you, okay? Because that's what's holding you back. Connect into your intuition and your psychic abilities, and but allow the emotional psychicism to make way for the true light, as that card said, and spiritual light, true spiritual light. That's why this study is important, because right now it's emotionally based. It's emotional psychism. I'm going back to that card for you for a minute. So what you need to learn is how to, well, they said it so well in the book, so I'm going to just go back here. It's easier. But what you need to learn is how to, remove the emotion, right? So, where did it say that? It was in the, here it is. Yeah. Evolutionary growth occurs when emotionally stimulated psychism is replaced by the clear light of intuition. True spiritual development comes through the alignment of the personal emotions with the light of the soul. And that's why you have these two here on either side of the seer, protecting you and helping you stay at the higher vibrations and not going into these lower fearful vibrations, and staying at the higher vibrations of the light and keeping your emotions aligned with the light of the soul, which is joy, abundance, love, okay? This gift results from meditation, study, and dedication. So, they really want you to learn. They're helping you. You've got them on each side of you, and they're helping you raise your vibration, keep your vibration up, keep yourself out of the place of fear and doubt, and in the place of faith and love, and especially self-love, right? And they're sending you signs constantly that you're loving yourself and that you're being loved. Our sole purpose actually is to love and be loved in general, right? This is a specific one for you. Yeah, so they're doing they're doing their part, but they're asking you to do your part, which is to release this whatever that was in the past that you experienced, to forgive it, allow it, let it go, and to focus on learning how to bring these gifts to life in a by your of yourself. You don't need to rely on others. It's you. You're going to do it, and this made you want to rely on others. That's over. No more relying on others. You're taking the reins. You're studying. You're learning. You're learning how to be your true self, which is this seer, this knower, and having that confidence. Right. That's what this is going to bring. If you understand it and you can align your emotions, they're helping you do that. But if you can consciously align your emotions with the light of the soul, which is joy, abundance, and love, yeah, it's going to be transformative for you. All right, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.